Hello, I think we're live, Pramit. Yes, we are officially live right now. Welcome to the Freelancers TalkCloud. Welcome to the first episode, the talk about the beginning. How are you today, Pramit?
I'm good. Thank you, Shahnaz. How are you?
I'm awesome. Super excited.
Same here. I'm super duper excited about this. Like
All
we were
right.
for this
We
episode.
have, yeah, we have people joining in. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much. First thing, I want to thank all our audience who have joined in, who have showed us so much of support from our last video, the first introduction live that we went, and everybody who tuned in, who subscribed, who liked, who shared our videos, and who showed so much of support and love to us. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for tuning in again. Thank you for being here. From it, let's together welcome our audience to the first episode of
Thank you
Freelance Talk
so
Loud.
much. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming in, watching us. We are super excited to have you here.
Yes. So, guys, for whoever just joined, welcome back to the first episode of Freelancers Talk Loud. This is our first ever episode, and it is called The Talk About the Beginning. And we have here Pramit Sethi with us as a guest speaker. So, Pramit is, let me tell you a little bit about Pramit. Pramit is a professional in events industry and a very good friend to me. Yes, Pramit, is there anything you want to say about it?
Thank you. No, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the introduction. Yeah, I know Shahnaz since I think like 4 or 5 years now. We
Yeah.
met in one of the events, one of the exhibitions in Dubai. So yeah,
Yes.
it's been a while, and like for this show, it's gonna be exciting. I'm happy. I'm super excited. Let's start.
I'm so happy to see Pramit excited, just as excited as me. All right, so let's begin. Let's kickstart. The first question that I would want to ask you is, how long have you been in this industry, in the events industry?
In events, if I combine my experience, it's approx 7 years, which
Wow.
is 1 year in India and 6 years now in the UAE.
Wow, that's amazing. 7 years is a long time, guys.
Indeed, it is.
Yes. All right. So, do you want to go ahead and tell us how you started? What is your path into the events industry? So, from being from having a bachelor's in computer applications, then you went on to doing an MBA in marketing, and then all the way to events. What was your journey? What is your path?
Uh, my journey was like a roller coaster. What we say, because I was so much into computers. Then that's where I joined my bachelor's. I
Okay.
wanted to pursue with masters in computer application, but I couldn't do that because I had like family pressure. I had to go back to my hometown and stay with my parents. Then I had a zeal like since the beginning because my father is a businessman, and I was like, let's do MBA. I never had a plan of it though. And I was like, let's do it. So I started doing MBA and started working with my dad. Like morning I was in the college and evening I was in the factory. The time passed. I was like, I can't do this, dad. I want to do something else. Then I went to Delhi. Delhi is the capital of India. I went there. I stayed there for around like 9, 10 months. I was working with some company. Then my sister called me to the UAE because she was here. So she called me. I came here. She was like, "Look for a job. It's going to be a better place. It's a better place rather than in India. So you'll have better life here." So I was like, "All right." So I was on a tourist visa. I kept on looking for jobs. I got like depressed because I was not getting anything. I was like, I did MBA. I had like I had this experience, but I can't get anything. So I
Okay.
had to. It's a very funny beginning. Like had it. It was. So she was like, okay, I'll give you the visa for my my business. I was like, yeah, okay, sure. But I was like, I'm not. I don't want to take this visa. But because the visa was of a tailor, so that's
A
how
tailor.
yeah, a tailor.
Wow.
That's how actually like my journey started being a tailor in the UAE in 2014 January. So
All right.
yeah, it is funny. But then during that time, I was not happy. I was not satisfied with like cutting clothes, taking measurements, and So one of my friends told me about these companies that could do freelancing jobs. I was not aware of it before because in India, I never got an opportunity and neither I was aware. So yeah, from there
Okay.
itself, like my journey started when I first started doing an event job as a freelancer in 2014 and being a tailor.
Okay, so wow, that is an interesting story and something that I never knew about you. You started as a tailor in UAE and then you went on to freelancing,
Yeah,
right? And
exactly.
which was the first freelancing job that you did?
My first event was World Future Energy Summit, which was in Abu Dhabi, because I was staying in Abu Dhabi, and my first designation, like how I started, was being a scanner.
Okay.
That was the that was the toughest show because I never knew what exactly events are, and I just stood at the door scanning people, like scanning people's badge, not scanning people. But yeah, that was how I started. I got bored in like 4 days standing looking for people. People are coming in, scanning them, scanning their badges, and looking at them, and got bored. But still, I
Right.
got that like sense that events are something crazy because there were like a lot of people, a
Yeah.
lot of multicultural people, different nationalities, different mindsets. So that's how I was like, no, I think I should do some more events. That's
All
how the
right.
journey started. That's how I was like, yeah, let's do this.
All right. So that's how you decided you want to be an events person.
Yes.
Did you know it on the first event itself? Like, this is what I want to do?
Not exactly, but like first event was really fun. But then like couple of months, I kept on working. I got a lot of opportunities in events, from starting from a scanner, then a registration staff, then an usher, then a runner as well. I did like all the jobs, like whatever it came. Like I was like, yeah, I'll just do it because it
All
was so
right.
much fun. It was so much fun doing like being in events.
Okay.
And yeah.
And then how did you move on from freelancing to a full-time job? Or how did you make your career in events?
Um, See, by the time like I was a freelancer, I was still looking for a full time job because I know this is just a freelancing job, and that's how my perception was. Like this is just a freelancing job, and I'm not too sure whether tomorrow they're gonna call me or no, and I
Okay.
won't be having some cash with me. How will I eat and all? But and during that time, I was working with a company. Like the company hired me for, there's a project coordinator, and she knew that her name is BB. We still friends, and she was like, I know you're looking for a job, and I want you to change your status on your visa. So I was like, yeah, even I want to change the status of being a tailor or like something else. So she gave me an opportunity. Actually, it's because of her I got into a permanent job. So
Okay.
I did an interview and got selected, and I started in July 2014. It was like a couple of months.
Okay. So 2014 is a good year for you, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah, 2014 was a lovely year.
Was a lot of changes in your life.
A lot of changes. Seeing what like coming from India, doing tailoring jobs and measuring measurements, running around with no jobs, looking for jobs, going door to door, and then finding a job, and then starting a job as well. It was like a roller coaster, right? That's what I told you.
That is very interesting, Pramit, because now let me tell you something about me. Like when I started freelancing, it was back in 2016. And I don't think I have so much to say, but it's just that like when I started, when I moved back from India and I started living in UAE all over again, we had just settled down, and I was a student back then. I was still studying in college, and few of my friends were freelancing at the same time. So they were like, Shanaz, why don't you go and join, do some freelancing, do some part time? You can earn some pocket money. So that's how I started events. I did it for a little bit of pocket money and to save up and also to support my family. So I don't have such an amazing or such a interesting story to tell someone if they ask me this question. But
No,
this,
it's also a very nice story that what you have, like you came
yeah,
and you didn't have. See,
yeah.
when you get
And
into events, I don't think so you can get out of it.
exactly. I was just going to say that because the first event I decided, okay, this is something that I want to do. Even though my studies were on a different field, I was into accounting, and then I was in events working part time, and I just decided this is what I want to do, and I want to stick on to this industry, this field. All right. So we have we have a few more interesting topics to cover on our talk show today, I would want to go ahead and ask you how you started up Xenial events. What was your journey, and how what was the idea behind Xenial events?
See, like I was always, was always like into like I really want to do something on my own. Like even
Okay.
if I was working for a company, then I was super ambitious towards doing something different or bringing up something else, and to have something on my own. I never got an opportunity then because I think I was scared of doing all of this.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I left my job, I didn't have anything for approx 1 year. I understood like what life is. Like I was traveling and then I came back here and then I was like, no, because when you have some time off, then you can think of like you can join dots and you understand like what exactly have been going in your life. I never wanted to change my field, even though I decided once, but then I was like, no. Then I joined the dots and I was thinking like, no, we had problems, we had issues about freelancing, freelancers, like how we can cater them in a better way. So that's how like I was like, I have to do something for them because I've been with people, I love people. Being with them is always like my thing. So I was like, I have to do something. And let's start with this. So that's why the name also comes in Xenial. It represents like it means like connecting people, having connection. So that's why we kept this name as well, and that's how the start of Xenial came in. And
That
I was
is
sitting in a cafe though. I was sitting in Starbucks in Abu
how.
Dhabi thinking about what name should I keep it, what should I do, and then it came up. I planned, I researched, and then I was like, let's start doing it.
Wow, that is so amazing. That's such a that's so inspirational to me because I know people like me and a lot of people from our audience, I'm sure, have some kind of plan or some kind of a vision that they want to start up something on their own. So I
Yeah.
would like to tell you, see, now we've just got some live inspiration from Pramit just now. So let's make use of it. Let's put our resources into use and just go ahead and do what we want to do. Let's not wait. Let's just uh, start up whatever is in your plans. Let's just do it. Let's not
Yeah.
wait for anything and don't doubt yourselves.
That's really important. See, everyone has an idea right now. If like you and me and sitting here, and other audience are also there.
Of
If
course.
we are here for 30 minutes and we ask them, they will have like a lot of ideas. But then it
Yeah.
goes for the execution as well. It's really really important. See, I have listened to a lot of people, a lot of like successful people and failures also, like who had a lot of big failures. Execution of work is really important, and if your heart is there, if you're passionate about this, nothing will stop you. Even like you go down a lot of times, like me as well, had nothing at one point of time, like nothing, not even a single dirham to survive in here. But then if you have your like you have passion, you have persistence, you will do things. It really helps you out.
Of course, I totally agree.
Yeah.
Passion is everything in whatever you do. If you do it with passion, I feel like you will make it to the top in that.
Exactly.
All right, Pravit, I wanted to ask you now. Passion reminds me, um, if there was something, if you hadn't started up Xenial and if you were not in events, what else would you be doing in life?
I I am really concerned about the environment, and I had a project which I was doing earlier. So I would have started something. It's called solar energy, into
Okay.
solar panels. So that's a research work I'm still doing on my side. So I'm really into environment. I would have been doing so about solar
Okay.
energy.
That is amazing. I wasn't expecting that answer. I was expecting you to say something like I would be painting or something because we saw your paintings on our Instagram and they are amazing. So I thought you would say something like that, and I thought you would have found some time during this quarantine time to do some amazing paintings. Did you find some time to do that?
Yes, I did. See, I wouldn't say like painting is my passion. It's my hobby. When I just need
Okay.
some time off, when I need my time, I paint. I
All
use
right.
charcoal colors. I do sketching, whatever comes in my head. I just do it. I'm not like wow, like you can say an amazing painter, but like yeah, I do it. But during quarantine, I did like couple, but I couldn't do more because we were focusing on something else about the company. We were thinking about more about like how we can do and how we can get connected to our freelancers more. during this time.
Okay. Okay. And how did you go about that?
So, like our team members, what we decided, we were thinking about like what now? Now coronavirus has started, and it's all everyone is quarantined. No one is there. How we can go and meet them, and how we can talk to them, how we can share some knowledge. So then we all decided, then let's do research work about giving trainings online. So that's how it all started during March, and then we end up doing webinars where we got some speakers from different backgrounds, different um, job jobs. So we got like our first speaker who was her name is Dr. Taraya. She came in and spoke about mental health because that time it was the hottest topic, and a lot of people like me
Yeah.
as person, like I was talking to a lot of freelancers, our community members, they were feeling depressed. So that's how we started. We started doing webinars, and it was really successful because we connected people.
Of
We
course.
spoke with them. We asked them what they are looking for. So that's what we did rather than doing paintings.
Yes, I also do follow your webinars and they are amazing. They are so we freelancers and people out there, we're getting educated by it. There are good speakers coming on the show, and it's really amazing what you started. Thank you
Yeah,
so much, Pramit.
thank you so much. See, for us, like try to like I know I speak a lot. So
No.
so for us it is, see, a lot of like in this industry, a lot of people, what we like, all the organizers and every person, we are more concerned about getting more events, more. But like what we were thinking about, there's something is still lacking. The education to the freelancers is what is missing.
Yeah.
So that's why we wanted to connect them. We wanted to stay in touch with them during this time. So this was the best way we thought of as of March, April, May. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. Also, Pramit, I remember in one of our conversations, you had mentioned to me how inspired you are by the freelancers. So I just want to know from you, what is your thought on that? And does that have a connection on why you initiated the Freelancer Talk Cloud?
Yes. See, my career in events started as a freelancer,
Okay.
and that time I worked as a freelancer for a couple of months, and during my job also I did a couple of events as a freelancer, and now. So you see, like all the freelancers, they don't have a channel or they don't have a platform where they can connect to other freelancers. Facebook, there are some communities, but no one responds, no one shares their knowledge. So like freelancers are someone like, they have brains, they have good knowledge towards things. Like for our webinars, it's not only what I say, it's us who did this, but we took opinion, we took suggestions from our freelancers. So
Yeah.
they gave us the suggestions. It's all because of them as well. Where we are right now, it's because of them. So during this quarantine time, we were like, okay, webinars we are doing, they are getting knowledge, but still how we can get like connected properly and share their experiences, like understand what they want and who they are. So that's how we started with, we thought of this talk show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys see, like I'm so proud to be a part of this right now, because there are not many people out there who actually cares or provides us a platform to, wherein we can grow, wherein, a platform where there are opportunities for us as freelancers, and we look up to people like you in the industry who actually does all of this for us, who provides us a platform and opportunities to do things, to connect, and to stay educated about the industry. Thank you so much, Pramit. I am so grateful to you. Now,
Thank you.
moving on, yeah. Now, moving on, I want to also tell you that this team that I'm working with, our freelance talk cloud team, they are all so amazing, and I've been working them for the past 1 month right now, and it's so awesome how we just fit into our roles like pieces of a puzzle. Everybody's so hardworking and so passionate about what they're doing, and I want to know from you how you managed to put together such an amazing team.
First of all, see this team who's handling talk show, like I'm really amazed with every single person. Why? Because this was just an idea. Like when we first spoke, like 1.5 months back, it was just an idea. Like let's do something. And then all of you guys who came up with a lot of like, let's do this. Let's create this version of this talk show. But see, when you work with people, you start knowing them. It's not like when in events you just go, you work, this is your job, and then you go home. No, events and freelancing is like connecting people. Like you make connections, you make friends with people. So you understand what person, like which person is where, and what person is, and what their abilities are. So that's where like I've known all of you guys since 1 year now of the start of Xenial, and some I know like since 4 or 5 years. So by that, I knew like some people are really good at what job. Like we have another IT teams and marketing teams and the host as well. So we have like it, and you get to know how the person is and where that the person get best fits. You understand
Amazing.
and you are with people.
Yeah, that is so amazing because I am so grateful to you and always so proud of being in this team. They're all amazing. They do their best, and they're so passionate, like I said, of everything, every little thing that we do for the talk show. Now, Pramit, I think we should tell our audience what is our vision, what is where do we see the talk show going in a few years?
See, this talk show, we have a vision which we already made, but we are working towards the milestones. Like every few months, we have set a milestone. But why we have launched this platform is for the freelancers to connect, not only people who are in event industry or people who are in the UAE, but freelancers around the world. Because like I was in India like when I started, I didn't know what freelancing means. But now there are people who are doing freelancing. They are doing freelancing as an IT person or as a digital marketing person or even for freelancers for events. So I want to connect these people through these platforms where people can understand different multicultural behaviors, that how people are working in India or how people are working in the US or the UK or Vietnam or in other countries. That's why
Yeah.
we have got this channel, and right now it's all videos. We might push them as podcasts also, so people when they are running they can listen to our podcast, listen to some stories of how people are doing and living their lives. That's what the vision is.
Yes. Also, as a team, Pramit, we are like, as I mentioned, so proud. Every little thing that we do, it is a big thing for us. Like when we started, we weren't even sure if people will accept us, if people will like it, if if we will have enough people to watch us, if we will have enough subscribers. Like we started on from 34 subscribers on YouTube, and we were so unsure about our audience. And today we are at 180 plus subscribers, and that is a big thing for us because every little thing that we do is counting. All the efforts that we put and all the passion that we put into it, all the social media posts and everything. So it is a great opportunity that all of us have got in our lives, and I don't think I've never imagined myself doing anything like this before I was approached to be a part of this team.
Yeah, I am proud of you guys, like every one of you,
Yeah.
like every single person, like where it was, like how the idea just popped up, and then the execution of it, making plans, making schedules, and then making our social media platform like where people have started knowing us as well. So it's all because of you guys. See, that's what I say, like freelancers and people, that's how Xenial will move forward. That's how talk show will move forward. It's not one person, it's like all. If you have that enthusiasm, if you have that zeal, if you have that passion towards things, we do it. I see you guys talking on phone like midnights, you have long calls. So that's how it goes. Like you love it. That's why you do it. If you won't love it, you won't do it. You'll stop at one point.
Exactly. Yes, Pramit. So thank you so much for being here and talking to us. Now let's move to something fun. Are
Okay.
you ready for it?
I am ready. What is it?
Have you okay, have you ever been in a rapid fire round?
No. This is my first time as an
No.
interview also.
Okay. So I think we can move on to the rapid fire round since you've not been in one before.
Okay.
Are
Oh
you a
my
bit
God.
nervous?
I'm gonna get grilled.
No. These are all stuff that you know, but you'll only have 5 seconds to answer. You don't have a lot of time to think, and you don't have to give long answers. Just like one
Thank you
word,
for letting me know. Okay.
just one word, or maximum like a sentence. All
Okay.
right, cool.
Done.
You
All
ready?
right. Let's go.
I don't have a lot of questions for you, so don't get scared.
Okay. I'm all good.
All right. So the first question is, if you were famous,
Okay.
what would it be for?
5 seconds, right? I have to be people's person, to support our community. Like that's where I want to get famous for. To take
Okay.
this freelancing community in a different level.
People's person.
Yeah.
Awesome. That was a good answer. Okay. The next question will be the first word that comes to your mind when you think about Freelancer Talk Cloud.
I love it.
That those are three words.
Love.
Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah.
No problem.
So you said love. Okay. Cool. Let's move on to the next question. That is, which is your favorite travel destination?
Vietnam.
Vietnam.
I
Okay.
love
When did
it.
you go to Vietnam?
I went in 2018 after leaving my job.
Okay. Nice. Amazing. All right. The next question would be describe yourself in three words. Here you can say three words.
Thank you. Um, Passionate, stubborn, confident.
Wow. I love it. That's the answer of the day, guys. Okay.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. Now the last question would be your biggest support system in your professional journey.
In my professional journey.
Yeah.
Uh, my friend, my partner, my like old friend Sahil. Like he's a part of Xenial as well, so he's my support system.
All right. So it's Sahil.
Yeah.
Hi, Sahil. If you're watching us, hi, Sahil.
I
Amazing.
hope so. Yeah.
Do you want one last question or
I don't
how is
mind.
it going? How's
Go
it
for it.
going for you?
All good. All good.
All
I'm
good,
pumped up.
right?
I'm pumped up.
All right. What would you do if you didn't have to work tomorrow?
See, I can't say I can sleep. I would just travel somewhere. I'll just start my car and I'll just go.
Okay, you would just have a getaway.
Get away, yes.
All right. Nice.
Sleeping is a problem, so I'll just go away.
Done. So we're done with our
So where's my gift hamper?
rapid fire round. Sorry?
Do I get something out of it, like gift hamper or something?
We'll parcel it to you.
Thank you so much. I'll be waiting for your gift.
Yeah. Awesome. So we are done with our rapid fire round. Now let's move on to some questions that the audience have asked you
Okay.
on our live comments. So I will read out the question to you and then you can go ahead and answer them.
All right.
Cool?
Cool.
All right. So we have a question from Shama Arshid. She's
Okay.
asking, what is the thing you miss about being a freelancer? Oh,
Shama, it's a very, very good question. But during like when we started Xenial also, I still didn't leave working as a freelancer. I still do sometimes on the weekend or sometime at like night jobs because I love being freelancer. Why? Because being a freelancer, you meet more people and you talk more and you talk in a very like normal, friendly way. When you start getting responsibilities, somehow or the other you have that barrier. I don't know why it just comes in, but like I still do a freelancing job and I won't leave it.
awesome. So he hasn't really left freelancing. He still does freelancing.
Yes.
That is so cool. All right. So we have another question from Fatma Egal. Were your parents against your freelance career? Did they also pressure you to get a real job?
For my parents, they never stopped me for doing anything. They were like, it's your life. You have to plan your life. You have to run your life. We can't. We can just support you. But to be fair with you, it's always important to have a real job because you get more experience out of it. With the real job, it's really important. Even if you're a freelancer, at one point of time, I think you should, because the experience is completely different. Freelancing job is completely different to a real job. So if you are looking for a free, like right now you have freelancing job, keep doing it till the time you find your favorite job. that's I don't know how do you find it. It's just like when you love something, then you automatically find it, because I never knew about events as well. So when I got into it, I was like, I was loving it, love with it. And now I can't.
Okay. So when you're in a job and you feel like this is it, like I've heard people saying that when you wake up in the morning and you feel like you want to dress up and go to your work or go to work or your office, that is the job that you have to be in. So probably till you find that job, you can be a
Keep
freelancer.
freelancing now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome. So we have one more question from Ariz Zaidi. What are the tips you have for someone who want to start freelancing? Interesting.
Freelancing, interesting, bro.
Yeah.
About freelancing, you need to understand about yourself first. If you're going for events and you think like events are very easy and it's easy money, it's not that easy. In events, you have to, like, all the companies wherever you're working, they have your reporting time, so you have to make sure you sleep early and then you wake up pretty early, and you have to be on time. Time management is really important. Meeting with people, talking to people is really important there. But like, to be specific about events, if I talk about, you have to keep your shyness, all your worries at home when you go on site, because then you meet people who are really stubborn, people who are really angry sometimes. Then you have to deal with them in that situation. Like, if I'm angry at myself, or like at my home I had a fight with my family, my friends, or anything, and then I'm going on site also, and I have that same attitude in my head, that I might shout back on my customers or the visitors who are coming in. So these are few things, like, you just have to be like, just keep it away, just go, just enjoy the job, because freelancing job and events are like, it's fun. You just enjoy when you go there.
I completely agree because I've experienced that. It is so much fun and we miss it so much. I really hope events are back on track. All right, so let's move to the next question. We have a question from Syed. Have you thought about having Xenial gain exposure to freelance market outside of UAE? If so, could you please share any developments towards that? Thanks. A very sweet question.
Have you thought about having Xenial gain exposure to freelancing market outside? We are still planning to do it. Like, we haven't done that. We have not thought about it yet, and we are still exploring freelancers market outside UAE. We have not done it because we have to have a base set here in the UAE first, and then we'll be moving forward.
Awesome. Now we have a very fun question out there for you from Molar Bhau. If you had a magic wand, what would you use it for?
To create a place where, like, we created one of the places right now, like a freelancing talk, but I would be creating a place. Like, actually, it's a very, very intuitive question. I haven't thought about it though, but like, what my mission right now and what I'm working on, like, with my team members, is a platform where we're creating a place where all the freelancers, whether they're in the UAE or outside the world, they come in that application all together. So that's my magic one. I'm trying to make that thing since 1.5 years now. I'm not able to do it. So it's like,
Okay.
it will come to life, but I think like 6 more months, and that place and that portal will be like an amazing thing. That's how I want to use that magic wand right now.
I hope so. I really hope that happens. Awesome.
Yeah.
Now we have questions coming in. All right. Uh, what do you think about the event season post Corona? Wicked Director has asked that question.
Wicked director. The name is
Yeah,
wicked.
it's very.
See, about events, events will happen, but it will happen really slowly. Being towards people, and as per what the government is doing, they're going very slow. They're taking care of taking care of humans. Like, they have, like, corona should not like spread more. So if you talk about freelancing over there, the jobs will be there, but it will be like lesser than as it used to be before. But events will come in. The amazing year which we see is 2021, where a lot of events has been postponed to, and events will come back. It will be good. As you see the news for in New Zealand, like, on last Friday they had a massive concert of 6,000 people coming in. So
Oh,
like
wow.
if New Zealand can come in, UAE will be there very soon.
Let's hope so.
Yep, that's
Fingers
what.
crossed.
Fingers
Yeah.
crossed.
All right. Now we have another question. How can we improve as a freelancer? King's Tubers asked that question.
Kings, to improve as a freelancer, see, every freelancer goes for like, okay, I want to earn money. I want to earn money, and that's what I want to do. I don't care about the job. When you don't care about the job, you won't find more jobs. You won't find more opportunities. Sometimes a company pays you less, but they will give you more jobs. They'll give you more opportunities. Every freelancing job, you will learn something or the other. Whether you start as a scanner or you start as another freelancing job that can be into IT, whatever thing you're going to start with, just focus on the quality of work you want to deliver. The quality of
Awesome.
work really, really, really matters. Tomorrow, if I be a usher, or I just go as a supervisor, I have an attitude of like I'll be showing attitude to the people, I might not get another job. So I have to make sure the event is on my shoulder. You become a face of the event, or you become the face of the client, and you are representing it. So that's how
Yeah,
you have to be.
for sure. Totally agree. All right. We have one last question. As a child, what did you wish to become when you grew up?
An actor.
An actor.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
Yeah, I had like a lot of thoughts, a lot of wishes, but I wanted to be an actor then.
All right. Who is your favorite actor at the moment?
At the moment, I had like my as per like Bollywood, if you say it, Hrithik Roshan is my favorite actor because he dances
Okay.
really well. Like he has that like it's that never giving attitude he has. He had like a lot of surgeries, but still like he comes up, makes his body, he dances really well. So that attracts me more.
Okay. So if you had become an actor, we would have got to see you in
You
in
would
some
have
Bollywood movies,
maybe,
right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Awesome. So, okay. Sorry, we have a few more questions. What is that one word that defines your purpose?
One word that defines my purpose.
Yeah. This is not a rapid fire round. You can take your time.
Perseverance.
Amazing.
Perseverance.
Okay. So that is just one word, precise.
Yes.
Cool. Now, just one more question. We have how freelancing deal with the technical issues. Maybe they probably meant how freelancers deal with the technical issues.
Mm,
Hmm,
I don't know what exactly this means.
you're not quite sure of.
Technical issues.
Okay, we'll see. Let's move to the next question for now. We have Mega Satish asking us a question. What made you switch from freelancing to the business world, and how did that change you as a creative?
Um, as I told you, like when I was in events, like as a freelance when I started, I couldn't find out more opportunities. Like what should I do? Which event should I work for? I didn't have news. I didn't have a platform. I didn't have a friend or other companies to support me in them. Then I started working as a full timer also, but still I could find out there are a lot of people out there. They didn't have a better platform. They don't have much resources. I was like, why can't we do something? Like, let's do it. Let's create a difference in this. Like, there's this gap, that niche gap that what we want to cover up. That's why we're like, no problem. We have to do it because I always had a confidence in myself, but the most confident person I am towards people, like the freelancers which I had with me. Even if like when we started this business, I was we were just two people, and now we have around like 700 to 800 people around us with us, and they support us with different ideas. They keep giving us feedback. So the business world, why we came in is to support this community, to fill up that gap. And I think we'll be doing it very soon, and we are almost on track to do that.
Awesome. That was such a very nice answer from it. Thank you so much. All right, I think we should wrap up the Q&A round, and we should say it's almost time for us to leave the talk show. So I want to thank you for being here. Thank you so much for agreeing to join us on our first ever episode, and that means a lot to us. And thanks for sharing all your experiences, your stories, and everything. Thank you so much for coming in, Pramit. Is there anything that you want to add before you leave to the
Yes, sure.
audience?
First, like, thank you so much, audience, for being there, for supporting us, for coming in and motivating our team for Talk Cloud as well. That means a lot to us. Another I want to say about people who are doing freelancing job. It's good that you are doing freelancing job. It's not bad. It's really good. It will help you to motivate yourself to learn a lot of stuff. When even if you are a quiet person, you'll start talking a lot. Like I was a very quiet person when I first came in. I never used to talk, and now I don't stop. So it's always keep learning from every single phase of your life. Every single day there's a learning. You will learn, you will fall, you will learn, you will fall, but please don't quit. Like like if I can do things, if I can say it, I swear, I promise you, like anyone can do this. Anyone can do what they are passionate about. But just keep that passion with you. That's about it.
All right.
And at the end, I would like to thank our team of Talk Cloud. I would like to thank Shahnaz, our host. Thank you so much, Shahnaz, for hosting this and for accepting to be a host as well.
Thank you.
Our another host member, her name is Alveena. I think Alveena is here. Hi, Alveena.
Hi, I'm here.
How are you? We missed you
I'm
here.
good. How are you? I've been right here.
I missed you so much, Alveena.
We got
Thank
Alveena.
you for missing me, I guess.
We got Alveena. Alveena is our another host member. Uh, she is not. She'll be there for another talk show. We have our marketing team. From marketing team, we have Nasim. Hi, Nasim. I think Nasim is here. I'm not too sure. We got Farah. So Farah and Nasim both are into marketing. They have done an amazing job with all the creatives, if you can see it. We have our IT team, Shahid and Dhaval. They both are here because if they weren't here, I don't know like how we could have broadcasted all of this through different channels. This is Dhaval, if you can see it on the screen. Shahid might be hiding somewhere, like always. Then we have, I would also like to thank our team from Xenial Events. Sahil, like I think I spoke about him before. He's Sahil. He's like my oldest friend. Like I don't know how he's like taking all of my troubles. Then we have another person, Saida. Saida, she's lovely. Like since the time she has joined us, like she has taken all the problems, the HR things, as well as the social media she has taken care of. Thank you so much, guys, for your support always. You guys are beautiful. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. All
Thank you,
right.
Pramit. That was so beautiful. I am so happy right now and so full of emotions on how we brought up the whole team and introduced them to our audience. Thank you so much. Alvina, is there anything you want to add?
No, that's all. I love that all of us are here and everyone can see us. So, audience, everyone who's watching, this is all there is behind the Freelancer Talk Cloud. Please continue watching our talk show. We will be coming live every 2 weeks. Subscribe to the channel. Press the bell icon. Can everyone just point down to the to the subscribe button? Yes, I love that. I love that. Absolutely love it. And that's all. That was the first episode, and stay tuned for upcoming episodes. Communicate with us what you want to watch. Tell us on our Instagram. You can email us. You can put it in the comment section for the video. But communicate with us what you want to see. And this is the team.
I want to add up one thing. I'm so sorry. Like always, there's one thing for me. For all the freelancers who have experience in freelancing and are not freelancers anymore, you have an opportunity. You can come in. You can be a part of a team. You can be the speaker one day. If ever you have any topics, you want to be something, you want to share your ideas, you want to share some skills, or you want to tell us like how we can improve forward, please feel free to send us your messages as per what Alveena said. Subscribe us down and please stay in touch with us. We'll see you next time. Thank you, guys.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you so much, guys. it's time to say bye. As we said, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and stay tuned to our social media platforms. All the links are in the bio. Sorry, not in the bio, in the description. All right. Thank you so much.